Memphis, Tennessee against an Eastern Conference team here at the FedEx Forum. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. The Knicks will end their road trip here before heading back to New York. Now, here's Mitchell. Bucket is good. And Richard, these teams both look to impose their will on the backboards.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
Ball, no good. And the Grizzlies with possession. Now Mitchell. Pass to Edey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that
shot? Maybe. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. That one good for 2. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
He loves to show he's in control out there. And with that move, you can see how much control Mitchell has.
The drive-by ball. Left side, Leonard. Memphis moving that ball around. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Such a strong wing. Kotk can more than handle his own down low.
Bridges left side. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
An under-control player in close. Even when Bridges is under pressure, he just stays committed to his move.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Vassell wide open. They get it back with the second effort. Tries yet again. Pass to Ayton. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And another shot.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ball. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Ball, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Edey. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thompson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive. Just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
Mitchell wide open. The Grizzlies with another miss. Knicks trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Checking in for the Knicks.
And here are the Grizzlies. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Outside Leonard. Fires for three. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Thompson right side. There's the three. Edey with the rebound.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Now here's Ayton. He has yet to score. Thompson outside. Outside, Walker. Back to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And the basket is good.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Now here's Wallace. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Edey gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Thompson, trailing by 4. Ayton wide open. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Ever since entering the league, Ayton has excelled at getting the ball in the hoop.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. So it's New York now. Down low. Out to Thompson. Drives to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Pippen. To the wing on the left. Tries to keep it alive. Pass to Pirtle. And the layup's good off the glass.
We have seen Jakob's role on offense grow over the years. He is a high percentage shooter from inside.
Inside. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Man in the corner. Releases. Thompson with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
And here's Pippen. Hasn't made one yet. For three, Middleton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And there's a foul called on Trey Mann. That is his first foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Ball feeling it out a bit. Nobody near Williams. That three off the mark. Memphis leading by 3. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Mann. From past the arc. Rebound by Williams. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell wide open. They grab their own miss. Walker kicks it out to Mitchell. One-on-one here. Man gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter.
14.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
The drive-by ball. Out to Bridges. 5 to shoot. His three-pointers off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Outside Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
On the wing, Bridges. Here's Vassell. It's good from long range. Vassell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Bridges outside. And Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
Pass to Wallace. Howard with it. Back to Wallace. Latrey. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Ball. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Teams changing it up here. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Man with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And that one is off. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Back to Schroeder. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. A three-pointer, no good. Now, Man. The 3. Bridges with the board. To the middle. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
On the wing, Mitchell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wallace looking for an opening. Over to the left wing. Pass to Jackson. Over Bridges. Jackson misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Wallace misses.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Here's Mitchell. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. From the arc. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Here's Middleton. And the layup is good. Middleton's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Bridges. Bridges double team. Trying to find Schroeder. Gets it to him. Over Mitchell. And again, it's New York.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Mitchell up top. 6 points for him. It's deflected. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Knicks.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And let's also give them some credit for running the... so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition. And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
1:32 left here in the second. Mann gets the bucket.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. 1:27 left now here in the second. Here's Ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Vassell. It's good. Vassell's got 5 now.
More Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
Outside for Jackson. Back to man. Shoots over Vassell. That's short off the rim.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Ball with a wide open look. And there's another one for the Knicks.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Pass to Howard. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Vassell outside. Ayton in the corner. Misses the wing jab. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Launches it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. 9 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's man. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead. They're up by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Ayton up top. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And it's 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
There you go. Ayton rising and firing with confidence.
Here's Wallace. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Walker a screen. It's Vassell on the wing. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. 6 on the shot clock. Over Pirtle. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Middleton for 3. That shot misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Back to Vassell. Pass the ball. Now here's Ayton. No good that time. To the inside. Here's Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now Ayton. Back to Ball. Some nice passing by New York here. And that one's good. Ayton.
Timeout. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Knicks making a switch here. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Memphis. Middleton outside. And stolen by Thompson. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
And so it's Memphis with it. 7-point differential. Outside Leonard. Poked away. Middleton outside. Here's man. And another miss by Memphis.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And Ball, such a high IQ player, superb at knowing when to take that triple.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amin Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time, but he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
Bangs home the trifecta. Bulls got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Whoa, from way out there.
And it drops. Okay. Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. I've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you.
We talked about the guys who played bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Back to Vassell. Pass the ball. Clock at 6. Now here's 8. He's got 12. Man with it. Here's Edey. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. New York leading by 8. It's Vassell on the wing. Thompson outside. New York, no good that time either.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Leonard on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
On the wing, Bridges. Here's Ayton. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Mann. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And here is Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Bridges with some nice defense. Thompson outside. Fade away. It's Vassell on the wing. Back to Bridges. And it's Vassell in the corner. Deep 2 from Ball. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Now Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
A 3. That one misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The kick out to Ball. Stolen by Middleton. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ball. Middleton left side. And it's Vassell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. .139 left in the third quarter. Pippen for three. Vassell grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 8.
Memphis foul. Pippen. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Schroeder. .122 left to play in the third. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And it's blocked. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Bridges. And again, New York turns it over. 59 seconds left in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Wallace. And another miss by Memphis.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Bridges, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Pippen outside. Trying to get something going. That shot, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They're leading by 8. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Azubuike. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The three, Pippen. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game.
The Knicks, 55.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Grizzlies trailed by 8. Beyond the arc. Bridges with the board. So it's the Knicks now. Lots of room. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Pass to man. Lets it go from the wing. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Schroeder. Here's the screen. Knocks it loose. Hurdle with the steal. Pippen for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Pippen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Vassell outside. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And such a solid player. Devin Vassell is someone you can really trust. Gives you a bit of everything out from that wing position.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope, guys.
Thanks, David.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And a wide open look for Walker. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies trailed by 5. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Wallace. Banked in off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside ball. Here's Ayton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ayton's got 11 in the second half.
We're seeing the full range of Ayton's offensive skills tonight. The big man's putting on a show.
Mitchell. Puts up a three. Rebound by Mitchell. New York leading by 6. Pass to Ayton. A fader. Rebound by Mitchell. And here are the Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. Middleton right side. Wallace outside. Here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Outside ball. Thompson from long range. They get the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Here's Mitchell. Stolen by Thompson. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
Now, here's Mitchell. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebound by Mitchell.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Start it.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
It's that time, Grizzlies fans. Here comes your Grizzlies.
The Knicks making a switch here. Here's Mann. Outside Leonard. And stolen by Thompson. Ayton trying to break free. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 9 points from Amen Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Vassell. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Leonard. On the wing, man. And just miss after miss right now. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Wallace. Off target with his three.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Thompson. Here he goes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
No good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies trailed by 11. Man with it. Pass to Leonard. A fadeaway. Doesn't go that time.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Down low. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd.
Yeah, very little to cheer about for them at the moment.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He knows every possession is critical now. The Grizzlies making a change here. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell right side. And they get it. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for New York.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was from Ben Thompson.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And here's Leonard. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.